Hello everyone, my name is Vladimir, and today I'm going to demonstrate you the new version of Blades of the Righteous, which essentially feels like a new game. I've heard a lot of feedback and I've addressed it on this version. Basically what has been remade is the battle system, and the graphics are going to be a bit more prettier. And without further ado, let's start playing. I'll just show you the battle system, how it works and what has changed. Well, the main part has kept as usual. We just go to the castle, hire some peasants, get some resources, and then we just proceed to train our troops. Basically the window interface has been changed. Now the headers are a bit more visible and prettier in my opinion. But the functionality is still the same. I'm hiring the swordsman, which has been changed a bit too, and then I'm hiring a mage. The standard combination for my taste. I'm just going to train some of the skills on the swordsman. He already has this basic set, and then I also want to train the defense skills that helps him to block damage. I'm also going to address the mage's skills and train him on the healing magic. Now my mage will be able to heal during the battle. Now I'm going to proceed and actually engage the enemy. So what I wanted to show is that the battle has the obstacles now, which block the movement or serve as the cover for some of the units. And other major thing is that units can move and attack or use ability at the same turn. So I've moved my mage, I'm going to attack the bat. And then I'm going to make a move with the swordsman, but I'm not going to attack, I'm just going to use the defense skill. So the swordsman blocks, as you can see the effects are added, and I'm just going to proceed and attack this enemy further. I might as well heal my swordsman. You can also see that there's the bloom effect added, which makes battlefield bloom a bit, and overall the environment feels more pleasant, well, at least to me. I'm going to buff up the swordsman and continue attacking the bats. It shouldn't be much work because the bat is one of the easiest opponents to defeat. One more thing, the resistance to damage has been added. I'll be able to show it a bit later, but no, I cannot equip this item anywhere. Let me get back to the castle, get more resources, and train more abilities on my soldier. I like Steadfast on the swordsman because essentially I always have to stand and block. I also like accumulated power on the mage because this gives me some more attacks after I use the skills on this character, and mage is quite skill intensive, so that seems like a good idea. Accumulated power basically gives me damage after I use the ability on the mage. So one of the major things that has been added in this version is the damage and resistance. For example, my swordsman has the slashing damage, and it actually resists 2 of the slashing damage received, but it's weaker towards magic and blunt damage. In case of mage is essentially defenseless. It has -1 on slashing damage, so the swordsman would deal more damage to him, but it has some of defense against magic damage, so magic users cannot heal mage that simply. Let's see about the wolf. I've also moved the status bar below the screen because it feels better that way. So wolf has piercing damage, and mage has 1 piercing damage mitigation, so mage should not have too much trouble against wolf. But I'm not going to let the wolf attack my mage. I just move a bit behind the sword and continue attacking the wolf. You can also see that I've added minor details such as dust particles after movement, and essentially that's all there is. The battles are more dynamic right now and progress faster. The damage component gives a bit more tactical element to it, so this should feel the role about units countering other units. it shouldn't be as bland as before. Now let me take down the portal and see if I can actually win. No, I'll just hire one more unit first. So I'm just going to hire the rogue right now. I'm getting the rogue, which should do more damage. I want him to do critical strikes occasionally, because it can help right now. And let's see if I can take down the portal. The portal actually has 16 energy, and he can spawn units 4 times in a battle. So if you're not fast enough when fighting it, you're going to encounter various units from the enemy side. Now I have my orc, which I can stun. I'm going behind the orc, and when my rogue attacks, he deals some extra damage to the orc. And now I will just show you how the resistance works, because my mage has magic damage, and orcs are very resistant to magic damage, so the mage attacks the orc, but deals only 1 damage. And so attacking orc with the mage is not the great idea. Basically, I think I'll just continue hitting the portal with my mage, and the other units will go on and attack the orc. One more thing, after unit attacks, normally the enemy retaliates, if the enemy survives. So that also adds some tactical element. Who should attack the enemy first, and that unit takes the damage. Okay, let me just give some damage bonus to my rogue. I don't want to stand in front of the enemy brigand, because brigand will be dealing more damage, so I'm going above the brigand. I'm just going to poison this guy, and the other units will continue beating the portal. The rogue seems to be doing fine against brigand. I'm just going to heal him, just to make sure that everything goes well. And the swordsman keeps hitting the portal. Seems like a plan. Great! To victory! I'll just buff my swordsman with the extra damage. The portal spawns yet another enemy. Was it the third one? Yeah, I think it's the third enemy. So I took down the portal relatively fast, but now there's also wolf that is remaining. It shouldn't be much trouble. Oh, you've seen the crit. It shouldn't be much trouble, but the wolf deals a bit more damage to rogue, because rogue doesn't have much protections. And yep, I'll just continue hitting the wolf. Won't be healing my rogue just as something. So that's it. That's the insight that I wanted to give to the Blades of the Righteous, the newest version. The game might be a work in progress in some ways, but I'm definitely going on improving it, and if you have any suggestions, I'll be glad to hear them, and I will be glad to implement them. I'll see you online, guys. Thanks for watching.